Hello guys, in the last episode I switched to new rims and tires, and one thing that I forgot to tell you about was that one of the tires was mounted the wrong way. So I had the rotation the wrong way, it was going this way, because I bought this as a wheel assembly kit, so they came ready with the tires on the rims. But one was mounted the wrong way, so I had to take that tire off and switch it the other way around. So I've done that. And today it's time to mount this, the ZIP Performance expansion chamber exhaust. So included in the package was this bracket, 4 springs, one other bracket, and this pipe. So these are all the things you got. So I have to start with removing the exhaust sitting there today. So that's number one. When you are going to remove this screw here, the tire is pretty much always in the way. So either you have to take the tire off, the wheel off, or you can take out the air from the wheel. And then you can push it out. So we'll try that first, removing. Like that. And then this should come off. So now we can start by mounting this bracket using the old screw. And here it's only to fit this. I can show you here. I'm not a welding expert, but I don't think this looks very good. You can see that it's not centered and there's a lot of welding stuff there. But what do I know? I don't weld. It's hard to see in here. But anyway, fit this like so with our springs. And you didn't get any spring tool, but I have one here to pull them. It's pretty hard otherwise. So put this together like that. Turn it around. That's one, and two. That. Now that's in place. So this is going to be very tight. So what I have to do, I have to remove this again and put this in first. We have an issue here, and that is that this is really tight to get this to fit. And I think that's because this has been deformed while welding, because it's not round anymore. So this was not very easy due to that this was not round. So I've been grinding on the cylinder here. And this can also have been a bit deformed because I used a zip roll exhaust with a squeeze. We squeeze it, so this could have been a bit deformed, but if this new exhaust just had been perfectly round, it would have not been any problem. But now it's on its way. I've been grinding a bit. I think I will make it fit now. So somewhere like this is where we'll end up. So now we'll try to fit the screws here and then remember to tighten the bracket. Fitting this is not very fun, I can tell you. I changed these two screws here for a pair that was a bit longer to be able to steer them into the hole. Now it seems to work, but it's really tight fit. Okay, so we learned one thing today, and that is put the bracket on the exhaust first and then into the frame. Then it will be easier, but handmade. The fitting is so bad, it's scary. Now we're on our way. So we take this bracket, put it in here, like that. Lock it with this screw here. Now we can lock this. So now that the exhaust is in place, the spare wheel won't fit. It's too tight here. So I'm going to see, I have this box to put here instead of this, so I can store things in. So I'm going to see if that fits. I hope so. To summarize, fix this bracket on the exhaust first and then into the frame, and then make sure that it fits in this end. So I must say, this handmade, it says here, the fitting was not very good at all. This was not in a correct line with the bracket and the bracket on the exhaust, so you had to push it and bend it a bit. And as you saw, the fitting to the cylinder had been deformed due to the welding. But now it's in place, and now I'm going to see if I can fit this box instead here. Now the box is in place and we're ready for a test start. We have one small issue, maybe it's not an issue, but you can see that the spring for the stand goes against the exhaust a little bit. That's all. But I have a single side stand that I could put in place. So let's see how it sounds. Now that that's in place, all we need to do is to jet it properly. So that's what I'm up to next. So see you next time.